97.9 The Box, live from your local Houston BMW Center studios. It's the Madd Hatta
Morning Show.
And in the studio, running for council, or I should say District D councilman or potential councilman,
Correct.
Marlon Christian on the Madd Hatta Morning Show.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is there a problem going on in District D?
It's a lot of problems going on in
Gotta
District
be,
D.
because man, there's some people running like there's some people. Obviously they're fed up with the problems in District D.
Yes, we are.
Because there's some people out there running, brother. So Marlon, why are you in this race? What's going on? What's the problems? What we trying to fix? What are you trying to fix? And what can you do to help the people of District D?
First of all, I want to thank you guys for inviting me in, letting me come in and speak my piece on District D. I am Marlon Christian for District D, and I do promote Better Days Are Coming. Mainly, we have a lot of issues going on in our district because our district is continuously overlooked, and we want to stop them from overlooking our district. I am District D. I'm from District D. I've been born and raised in District D. I spent the majority of my life in District D, except for the times that I served in the United States Army.
Okay.
I spent about 7 years in the Army and served around the country and came back to District D. I went to elementary school there, went to junior high school there. I graduated from Jack Yates. And then I left to the military, came back and graduated from the University of
You said
Houston.
Army?
Yes, sir.
My man.
All right.
My dad was on.
All right.
All right.
Tell him
Brother
thank
to
you for his
whole
service.
family. Thank you for your service,
Thank
brother.
you. Thank you.
So now you say you see some problems that's happening out there that obviously Marlon has a problem with.
I do.
That made you say, I'm running in this election.
I do.
What was it that got your attention and said, that's it, I'm fed up and I'm going to go do something about it now?
Well, my number one problem is the safety in our community. Our community right now is not very safe. It hasn't been very safe for the past few years. We have a lot of kids killing kids.
Yeah.
And that, I think, really needs to stop. We really need to focus on getting our kids something more to do than just to go to school, go home, and run into this gang violence and things like that. We want to offer more programs to these kids. I think we should offer more programs early on, starting out at the elementary school level, because once they get to junior high school, they start to make up their mind which way they want to go. They want to go left, they want to go right. I think once we get to them at an early age and we can teach them, the right way to go and give them something to do on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of these kids are not seeing fathers in the household. So some of us have to be fathers to the fatherless. And I just think that would be the start that we need to do. Another thing is it's a lot of trash in our neighborhood. And our neighborhood is just full of trash. If you walk through our neighborhood, it's broken down. It's overlooked. It's being passed by. I won't say all of our neighborhood because we do have some upcoming part of our neighborhood, such as the gentrified portion of Third Ward and things like that.
Keep it real, son.
Right. Got to. You have to. If you want the people to respect you, you have to keep it real 100%. And I think that's a major issue. We're focused on one part of our district, but our district is huge. It's one of the bigger districts in our city. Yeah. So therefore, and we have a lot of resources, man. We have a lot of things. We have a lot of people that are just being overlooked. And I think that if you give us an opportunity to show that what we can do, we can definitely make some changes in our community.
Do you think current and past political figures failed District D as to why we have the problem with gang violence and the kids in schools, the why we having this trash problem, or and also why we see certain parts being built up and other parts being forgotten?
I definitely think that's part of the reason. I think that the ones that led our district just forgot about portions of our district because it wasn't appealing to them. It didn't feed what they were trying to be or what they were trying to get to. I think that, like, I grew up in Third Ward. So we moved to South Park. So that's supposed to have been an upgrade, but really look at it, it's not really much of an upgrade. And I'm still in South Park. So what I'm saying is that portion of the district has been left behind. It's a food desert. We have one major grocery store that they're building right now, and that's in the upper third Ward area where they are gentrifying. Now, if you think about the rest of the district, we have small grocery stores. We have a little Fiesta. We have the Watkins. They put a Pie Burns there, but those are basically meat markets. It's not a lot of fresh produce there. I have to drive to Pearland to get fresh produce. That's where I grocery shop at because that's where the best grocery store is.
So what can you do, sir, to actually get people wanting to invest in, because it comes down to people wanting to invest in those communities. Right. And oftentimes the reason why they are overlooked, like you said before, because they don't see profit in those communities. And so then they come up with these programs where they start to gentrify the neighborhoods. And now they see that they can make a profit in those areas. So then they start to build in those areas.
Correct.
So how can you change that?
Well, I'm glad you said that because I thought you was going to stop at they don't see profit. I said, oh, yeah, they see profit because it's profit in our area.
They don't see it though.
Right.
They don't see it.
But we spend money.
Absolutely.
We spend money. We number one consumers in the world. We spend money. We grocery shop. We go to the stores. If you they're gonna put HEB in Third Ward. Hey Kroger, where are you? Come on, we need you over here as well. Come into our neighborhood. Come into build a grocery store. Y'all compete a little bit for our dollar. Let us not have to drive so far to go to the grocery store. I think that I look more like the people in my district. If actually, we won't get into that part.
Yeah, I see. I'm glad you stopped right there.
We won't get good things, not TV. We won't get into that part. But I really look like the people in my district, and I think the people in my district
I assure you.
relate to me.
Yeah,
I think they relate to me, and when I sit down and talk to them, they can understand where I'm coming from, just like I can understand where they're coming from, and we can get them the things that they need in our district.
How can you talk those folks into wanting to come into those neighborhoods, though? Because the point is, you just named Kroger. What can you say? Kroger. Well, Kroger hasn't been there. What's going to be appealing to get them there now? And I think you're 100% right. There has always been money in our community. I don't care if you want to call it the hood or whatever.
Right.
Somebody's making money in that particular area, and
Right.
and people always were. But what can you do to get those other folks who have refused all these years until they start to gentrify to say, hey, there is resources here or there is money here, let's build here? What can you say to them to get them to want to build there?
Well, let's look at the OST corridor. If you notice, they are building up the OST corridor, and right now it is being profitable. It looks good. It's starting to come back. More and more businesses are coming, and they're not closing. HEB has been on the corner of OST and Scott for quite some time now. It's an older HEB. It's a little outdated. That's why HEB is coming with a new one, because they know they made money there. Mm-hmm. You know, they didn't give us everything that we needed, such as the one in Pearland or the one in Gulfgate, but they made money there. So that's why they were able to invest in the one that they're putting on McGregor. So we can show Kroger that there is opportunity there if you come in and see the opportunity. You come in and see it. You employ people from our neighborhoods, from our district that look like us. You can make money, you can create jobs, and you can have a functioning grocery store right here in our neighborhood.
We're in the studio with Marlon Christian. He is running for District D to be your councilman, and we'll talk to him some more next on the BOX. 97.9 The Box is the Madd Hatta Morning Show in the studio with Marlon Christian. He is running for District D. He wants to be your councilman. Other problems that you're seeing in that area?
Yes, I see a lot of dumping. We want to stop the dumping, man. I live on Belford. Belford is a major dumping problem right now. We definitely need to stop it. It's if you drive down Belford from 288 going east towards MLK, you will notice that they have a lot of dumping sites right there. I know someone's seeing it, but no one wants to tell. You know, no one wants to snitch. But
when you say dumping, explain. You like
trash.
People
like
just
trash.
Dumping trash.
Yes,
like
in the middle of the median. Yes,
really.
When the last time you been to the hood, Adam?
Listen. Well, Rob lives right there off of Belford, so I go there all the time, to be honest with you. And I don't want to get my personal business out there, but I'm there enough to know. Let me put it like that. I'm there enough to know. But I don't remember seeing those spots, but I believe that it's happening.
It definitely is. It definitely is, and it's worse. It's getting really, really bad right now. You can tell it's been there for a while, because it's coming around election time, so they're starting to cut the grass in these areas, and you can see where they just cut the grass right around it, man.
Really?
Yes.
So you just wanted to run this upcoming, or you always wanted to be a public servant?
I've been a public servant since I was 2.
Okay.
Okay. My mom, we grew up. It was all boys in the house, but we always had somebody extra living in our house, because that was the way of helping somebody else. Right. It was other people that didn't have somewhere to go. Someone always came to live with us. I had friends that just came to our house just to eat. You know, that's what we did. We've been helping since the beginning of times. Mm-hmm. No, it's not just pop up that I wanted to go run. I've been planning to run for a very, very long time. My education is in political science and public administration from the University of Houston. But what projected me to run at this time was the seat became available. Right. It's a vacant seat, so it's a little bit easier to run against a vacant seat, run with a vacant seat than run against an incumbent. Okay. So that's why I projected it right now. I wasn't planning to run until the next election when.
So you always kept up what was going on in your district?
Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. I've been in the district. I try to keep up with what's going on in the district. I try to help out in the district as much as I possibly can.
Now, I like to ask all the candidates this question too, Marlon, because politics is a game of we've been there for a long time, and this is the way we've always done it.
Right.
So as soon as you look like a young guy. when you come in there, they're going to tell you that, they're going to pull you to the side. Well, here's the way we do things. This is the way we've always done things. And what you need to do is just play ball. When this is presented to you, and it will get presented to you. This is politics. Your stance is what?
It has not worked the way that you've always done it. And you can look at it and see it has not been working.
Somebody over there like what you just said.
That you've been doing it. I have met with quite a few people over the times, and I've met with some people that are endorsing me in this candidacy, and they like the fact that I think differently. They like the fact that I think forward. They like the fact that I'm not trying to go with what's already been going on. I want to change it. That's the whole issue, is to change it, is to make it better. I need to make it better for my kids that are coming up behind me. Right now, I need to make it better for the other kids that's coming up behind me. Some of them won't get a chance to get out of District D, but I want to give them opportunity to get out of District D. I want to offer them an opportunity to see something better than what they've been seeing. We shouldn't have to see trash in the middle of our neighborhood every day. If you see trash right there, normally you're going to throw trash right there. You tend to think it's a trash can. If you have a bucket right here and a bucket right there, one of them have trash in it, one of them is empty. You have an empty water bottle, you're going to throw it in the bucket that has trash already in it. That's just the way it go. So I want to give them an opportunity to see that we can do more with what we have if you give us an opportunity to do that.
And now, as I started off when we started talking, Mr. Christian, there are a lot of people running. What's the difference between Mr. Marlon Christian and all those other folks running for this district?
I am District D. I've been District D my whole life, and I want to see change in District D. And I know with your help and the people in District D, we can definitely see that change. Better days are coming.
Okay. Where can they get more information? They want to read up on Mr. Christian and see what he's all about. They've heard what he's all about, but they want to read up on it themselves and do a little research. Is there somewhere they can go to get some information?
Yes, sir. They can go to www.christianfordistrictd.com, or you can go to that website, and you can also donate at their website. We need donations. We need donations in order to get this done. So
I'm just curious, where did the donation money go for all the people who don't know?
Well,
that's a fair question.
That's an awesome question.
Yeah.
Donation goes towards paraphernalia, goes towards signage and things like that. That stuff is not cheap. It is very expensive. And basically, that's all I've been spending my donation money on right now, is trying to get my name out there, paying for the signs, the posters, the pass cards that we having, paying for having events that come up that we can have all people in the same place at one time. I like to give them something to eat and stuff like that. So all of that money is kept track of. You have to keep track of that money.
J Mac with the hard questions this morning. Want to know where the money? Where the damn money?
You want to donate?
You know what? If I was in District D, I would.
But you could donate anyway.
I know, but I'm not.
How about come to an event?
No.
How about come to an event?
Oh my gosh.
How about some time? Donate some time. www.christian4districtd. That's spelled all the way out. Christian4districtd.com.
All right. Marlon Christian running for your man, councilman for District D. Good luck to you, my man. I thank you for coming on the show, too.
Hey, man, thank you for having me.